attorney for almost 35 years. I've been doing family law for those 35 years. I became a volunteer at Christian Legal Clinics about 10 years ago when we started this whole project, and that project started out 55th and Market and we came here to 6th and Cayuga. We see many people. We meet at least twice a month, and I met this wonderful woman, Sonia Mercado, who came in. She came in to see us in December of this year. Her story just took my heart. She is a grandmother. Her daughter, Lourdes Riviera, who was about 30 years old, died of bone cancer. Her daughter had 3 children. One was about 19, one was about 13, and one was about 12. Grandmother, along with her husband, Jose Mercado, took the 2 younger children. The older child is a little bit on his own. He was doing his own thing. But these 2 little boys, they took over for their daughter. And while the daughter was fighting bone cancer, the children came to live with the grandparents. They put them in school. They provided health insurance for them. They provided everything that they possibly could. But at that point, their daughter was alive, so it was a little easier. When the daughter died, they needed to go to court to make it official because they were the grandparents and really didn't have any custody of the children. They filed by themselves and came into us to see if we could assist them. And we don't take all cases, but these were people of faith, and they were doing such a good deed, and they had just lost their daughter. I thought it was something important that we should do for Sonia and her husband Jose. We had a listing in court, and the father of these 2 young men was local, but he was really never involved with these children. In fact, he had never even had these children overnight in his house. He had never even seen these 2 little boys for more than 2 or 3 hours on a weekend. Suddenly, we get to court, father shows up with a lawyer, and he says that he wants to have primary custody. And I don't know why he said he wanted to have primary custody, because he was never involved with the children. But then we were scheduled for trial. We had to have a hearing before the judge, a status hearing, and we were preparing for trial and thought that this person needed representation because she and her husband could not afford it. And we arrived at the hearing, and lo and behold, I knew the attorney, and I thought it was going to be a long, drawn-out battle. And by the grace of God, there was a miracle. Father and the grandparents were speaking, and actually speaking the night before. And Jose and Sonia knew that he was going to withdraw his petition for primary custody. As a result, we entered an order for custody on January 17th, and the grandparents maintained primary custody of these 2 boys, so they now can, obtain everything that they need for them, which is medical care and anything else that they would need. So it was a wonderful story. Good people, and when people like this come into our clinic, this is the part that makes me volunteer, because it's not us as lawyers or attorneys giving to these people, it's these people giving back to us. These people have such struggles in their lives, and these people especially, I can't even imagine losing a child. And here they are struggling to take care of the children, and they're just so full of faith. And when we talk to them and pray with them, they just are so humbling. And the reason I volunteer here is because it's not what I can give them, it's what they give back to me. And just their gift of faith, and to see Christ in all of them, and to walk along with them in their journey. And it was a very nice result for Sonia and Isaiah, for the 2 little boys, Darius and Wilfred.